Hey everybody, are you gonna join in today? We'll find out. Let me just go to my YouTube channel here and get things up on my iPad. And I can see who might want to join in. I know my lives are a little bit spontaneous. It just depends on, how my day is going, if I can get live or not. A lot of times I like to try to get live as often as I can, but it doesn't always work out. But today it did. So I am here live, and I wanted to show you guys, I have a few new exciting things. These are the new Aqua Pigments from Brutus Monroe. And these actually have some mica in them. They are shiny metallics. Well, I don't know if you would actually call them metallic, but they have mica in them, so they shimmer. So maybe shimmery is a better word for it. But you all know I love my Aqua Pigments, and if they can kind of be shimmery, that's even better. Hey, Sandra, thanks for joining. I am just going to show off some of our new Aqua Pigments today, and I did a little something with it already, just on a piece of scrap paper, and I thought this background was really fun. This is just kind of brushing on two different colors of Aqua Pigments, and I don't know if you can see that shimmer in there. It's not like a big chunky glitter. It's like a shimmer that gives it a shine. There's mica in it, so hopefully you can see that. But I thought it would be really fun to kind of play with some more of these. And let's see if we can do some kind of a galaxy background. I don't know if this is going to work out, but I think I have an idea in mind, and I really want to try it. So let's see what we can do. So I have also some of these Nuvo blending brushes, and that is what I did this background with. Just kind of brushed on some of that pigment. And I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this, but let's see. There is some sunflower here. Hey, Daniel. Yeah, we're going to see how the galaxy background goes. I don't always pull them off, but I think they're really fun. So we just have to figure out what colors do we want in our galaxy background, because I was kind of looking at this stamp set from Brutus Monroe, and you can see sort of galaxy on here, how it goes from a dark purple kind of to a pink and an orange, and I thought that was really fun. So maybe we can try something like that. So let's grab a dark color, I think. Maybe periwinkle. That one looks sort of dark-ish, like the darkest color out of these, what do you call them? Shimmery Aqua Pigments. Shimmer pigments. I don't know exactly the right name. I'm just going to put a little bit down right on my craft mat, because this cleans up so well. And let's just kind of smear some on here. I just got these brushes. I don't have much experience using them, so I don't know if that's the right tool to build a galaxy background, but we're going to try it. We're going to try it, and we're going to see what happens when we just kind of smear on some of this color. I'm adding a little bit on the edges, and let's grab some lavender. Get some lavender going on there. And these Aqua Pigments, they do have a little ball in there, so it helps you shake it up and get that mica going. I'm just going to try to blend these colors together. And if you are doing some kind of blending, it's always good to pick some colors that sort of go well together, that they don't muddy. And like I said, I have no idea if this is even going to turn out, so we'll just hope. I think now that I said, just pick colors that don't muddy, I'm going to go ahead and let's try some of this. Let me grab something to smush it with. I have an idea. I think I want to do some smooshing. So let me grab some plastic. You can do a plastic bag. You can do plastic packaging if ever you want to do any smushing. And I'm just going to go put a little bit right here in the middle and just kind of smush it around. I think that looks good. I'm kind of liking the smush effect more than the brush. Maybe I'll save the brush for a different kind of background, because I think the galaxy might look better with it smushed. Hey, Patricia, we are just playing around with Aqua Pigments. These are the new shimmery ones. We're getting a little messy here today. And pick up some of that. I'm basically just experimenting, so just bear with me. All right, and then what else should we put on here? I think I really like. Let's do. Grab my brush. I didn't even grab any water before I started. Let's do a little bit more of this periwinkle. And this is Aqua Pigment paper. But if you don't have that, go ahead and use watercolor paper. You can use cardstock too, but it doesn't hold water quite as well as a watercolor paper will. So you might get some more warping. So I definitely do recommend some kind of watercolor paper. All right, let me dry that. I'm liking how it's looking now. I think the smooshing is working better than the brushes. So I'm going to dry this. Patricia, this is my heat gun. This is a Wagner, which I think is a really good heat tool if you're looking for one. It just works really great. Let me see. It heats up faster. And it has a better, I feel like a better tip that you can direct the heat a little bit better. So you don't have to hold it on your paper as long. So it should cut down on some warping. Because the heat is just going to warp your paper. It just does. But I feel like this heat gun helps a lot more in that area than other brands I've tried. So now I'm going to try to just put some more color around the sides here. I'm using some iris, which is a really pretty purple. I'm liking this. Smushing it down, not too worried about getting messy. And then I'm gonna go ahead and dry it again. All right, I am really liking this as it's drying. Let me put a little bit more, maybe try some green around the outside on this corner. I'm pretty much just smashing colors together and seeing what happens. Put some green down here. But I love how you can kind of layer these colors together and dry them and then put some more color on top. Just get a layer going. I always find like when I do galaxy backgrounds, I feel like it doesn't look like much until I actually start getting stars on there, like splattering some white paint and stuff. I feel like it just looks like a hot mess until I get the stars on. I really like that green. Thanks, Daniel. I feel like as I put more layers on, I'm liking it more. I kind of didn't like it when I first started, but let's keep going and see what happens. I'm gonna put some marigold sort of in the middle, just a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't make too much of a muddy mess. Thank you, Sandra. All right. Dry that one. Like these are layering together really nice. And then I think I want to put a little bit more pink back on there. I feel like I should just kind of stick to the jewel tones. I'm not sure if I like that marigold. What do you guys think? Do you like that? A little here, a little there. And smoosh. Hey, Daniel. Are you hauling pigs today? You shouldn't be texting while you're driving. That's kind of what I was thinking, Del. Smashing it over the marigold. Yep. Kind of tame it down a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit more. And then I think I'll probably stop before I ruin it. And I think I want to start adding some splatters on to make it look like stars. You're not driving? Well, good. So you can watch me make my galaxy background. So for those of you who don't know, Daniel Sorg is my brother. So he joined in to just to watch me create. The kids are laughing at me. They're just jealous. Tell them they're jealous. Yes, yes, Del. Hence the farting pig. He came in to make fun of me. So now I'm just going to put some splatters on here. I'm using some pearl. It's not going to show up a lot, but it's going to make some splatters on here. What time is it? 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I guess school is probably out, huh? I was gonna say, tell the kids to go do their schoolwork and stop laughing at their aunt. Hey, Patricia. Just getting some splatters on there. Oh, thanks, Del. Hit the thumbs up. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to kind of wipe up this background a little bit. All right, and then I do want to put like some splatters of some actual white paint on here. So I'm just going to use some of this white paint. It's really thick because it's kind of drying out, but I'm going to grab a little bit, and then I'm just going to mix it with some water, kind of thin it down a little bit. Let's see. Do I have some water here? Maybe I need to go grab some. I'm going to go grab some water. So everyone just stay where you are and I'll be right back. All right. Actually, I was thinking about putting some black around the edges. Maybe I should grab my black Aqua Pigment because they don't have any of the black shimmery stuff. But now that I've thinned out my white paint, I can add a lot of splatters on here and really get some stars going. But yeah, I think it would look nice if it was a little bit darker. Oh, you have the licorice? Yeah, I didn't get a black one, but I do have the black Aqua Pigment, so I can use that one. All right, so let me grab my black Aqua Pigment. Okay, here it is. So this is just the regular Aqua Pigment. It does not have shimmer in it. It's just basically a watercolor. So I'm going to go ahead and smoosh a little bit right on the edges. Kind of get it looking a little bit darker. And I think I really like that. That looks good. Just kind of darken up those corners a little bit. I know, it's looking good, isn't it, Del? I have to call you Del now since Daniel is here, my brother. So there's two Daniels. So you guys know who I'm talking to. Yeah, I love the contrast too. All right, let me go ahead and dry that. All right, I really like that black Aqua Pigment. So thank you for suggesting that because I think those layers, all of those layers working together, it really looks, it looks really great. So I'm going to put some more of these white splatters on here. Get those going. Get some more water. Making a huge mess on my craft mat. That's all right. So it's really easy to kind of create galaxy backgrounds. I mean, you just keep adding layers and colors, and I mean, you can't really go wrong. And then just kind of flick on a lot of stars. And I absolutely love it. Just have to figure out what to do with it. Sometimes I like to just make backgrounds, and then I have to figure out what to actually use them on. Go ahead and dry that. All right, so there, I think I am going to say this is finished. There is that finished galaxy background. I think that looks really cool. Let me go ahead and clean up my craft mat and just wipe everything down. Move that to the side. Yeah, I think it came out really nice. What do you think? What do you guys think I should do with it? What should I do with my background? I have this Out of This World stamp set from Brutus Monroe. Maybe we can do add some stamps to it or something. Hey, Lisa. Thanks for joining in, guys. Frame it. There's an idea. I could just frame it. And then I want to, don't know what I'm going to do with that because that's not going to come off my towel. So I might just have to go grab a, be right back. I'm just going to grab a paper towel to wipe up this paint. It would probably be a good idea to be prepared with all of my tools before I start a live video. But I don't always know what I'm going to do when I get on here. So, I mean, it's kind of just figure something out. See what happens. All right, and then I'm washing off my water brush so that that doesn't dry on there too. And let's see, what can we do with our background? So I don't know if you guys have seen this Brutus Monroe stamp set. It's got some really fun rockets on there. I love this little swirl thing. Some clouds, a nice sentiment. Maybe we can just do a little sentiment on vellum or something, and then add a few of those little images. I don't want to cover up the background too much. I know it needs the TARDIS. I don't have a TARDIS stamp set. I'll have to get one because I know where to get one. Kindred Stamps has, they have a Doctor Who stamp set, and they just came out with another stamp set. So they have two different sets of Doctor Who. Unless, no. I was going to say, unless I could draw one, but I don't know. I won't attempt that on a live video. Maybe I'll try to draw one later. Maybe I'll have to go and buy my TARDIS stamp set. All right. Let's see. I was going to grab some vellum. I think that's too small of a piece. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, let's see. Where's my vellum? You can never find anything until you need it. Let's see. I am not finding. Where did I put my vellum? Do you guys ever lose anything in your craft room? I mean, I do have some of this thin paper. That kind of covers it up too much, I think. Let me just check here. That's a bigger piece. That one might work. All right. Let's see what we can do. I don't know. I don't want to cover up the whole thing, though. Maybe like a strip on the side. That might be nice. Let's see. I know. Send me some vellum. I need to try some of that heat-resistant vellum. Like yesterday. I still don't have any of that. So, wink, wink. Definitely could send me some of that. And let's see here. I'm going to just go ahead and stamp and emboss this sentiment on a little strip of vellum, and we'll just see how that looks. All right. Nice embossing ink here. Maybe emboss it in silver. I'll get some of my sterling embossing powder out. Oops. There we go. See if I can find my embossing powder. Here we go. Here's my sterling. Yep, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. Just want to sprinkle a little bit of that on there. And emboss. And I love how that embossing powder just shines. So maybe we can just kind of stick it up here somewhere. I can always cut the bottom into like a banner shape, and then it doesn't have to quite cover the whole thing. So maybe I should make a black, like a black cardstock base. Yeah, did you see the embossing powder melt? I always love watching that melt. So cool. I'm trying to figure out, I don't really want to lose any of it. So I don't know if I want to cut it down, but I think it would look really nice on a black cardstock base. So let me grab some black Raven cardstock. Here we go. And then I'm going to cut it down. So A2 size card is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So if you take a regular sheet of, you know, just a regular size paper cut it in half lengthwise, you're going to get a top folding A2 size card. So 4 1/4. Now you can have enough for 2 card bases, and all you have to do is fold it in half. And then you have your card base. I think that would look really nice on that background. So I just have to figure out where to trim it. Which side do I want to lose? I kind of think I like the top there better. So I'm just going to trim it down. I'm just going to do it because I can always make more galaxy backgrounds, right? Because the Aqua Pigment paper is a little bit larger than, I know, I was thinking I'll probably lose that black on the bottom, but I can always add more. 5 1/4. So I'm just taking 1/4 off of each side. 5 1/2, 5 1/4. So there's a little bit on there. Still a little bit on the corner down there. Let's see what it looks like. I might go ahead and add some more. And I've got this piece of paint stuck on there. All right. That looks pretty cool. I think I saved most of the good bits. And then that almost fits. I think I might just maybe trim the bottom into kind of a banner shape. What do you think? So let's see here. I think I'm going to go ahead and just adhere down to my card base so it stays. Yeah, a banner shape. I think so too, Patricia. It's almost long enough, but not quite. So I need to stand up to make sure I have this centered. And then I can go ahead and kind of trim this down a little bit. I'm going to use my new fussy cutting scissors from Brutus Monroe. I just got these in the mail today, and I have not officially used them yet. So to make a banner shape, it's really easy if you just kind of cut a slit up the middle and then come in from each corner and ta-da! Just like that. All right. And then sometimes it's kind of hard to adhere that vellum down because sometimes the adhesive shows through. So I always like to kind of put some behind the words if I have put some embossing on there. I do put a little, I'm going to put a little tiny bit up on the top. It might show through, but I want to make sure it sticks down. And then I'm just going to put some really small dots. Move the strip to the right just a ½ inch. We'll see. See what it looks like. Just going to put some dots, tiny, tiny dots behind these words here. So that it's going to kind of hide that glue. Just make it look a little bit cleaner. Total suggestion. Totally fine. We will see what it looks like if we move it over a little bit. So, just kind of like there. I think I kind of like it right about here. Still get some of that nice dark black on the corner. I'm going to kind of line it up and then just kind of carefully smush it down. I don't want any of that glue. Oh, you learned the hard way about the glue showing through the vellum. Yeah, that's kind of the downfall about the vellum. So you can kind of see that tape adhesive behind there. One thing you can do with the vellum is if you have a sticker maker, you can run it through your sticker maker. And at least that way it's got adhesive on the whole back. So it looks like it's supposed to be that way, but it also kind of makes it a little bit thicker and you can't quite see through as much either. So, I mean, the vellum thing it's a little bit tricky to work around all of that adhesive, but you can make it work. And then I was thinking maybe we should do like a few of these little images around. Yeah, I do that sometimes too, Adele. I sometimes fold it over the top. I probably should have done that here, but I felt like I didn't have enough. And then I went ahead and I adhered that down beforehand. So always adhere your panel down when you're totally done. Sometimes I get a little bit excited and I do it too soon. So let's see. Let me get some more paper. I want to stamp out some of these images. Here we go. And maybe color them a little bit. Actually, I'm thinking what would it look like if I just stamped these over some paper? Where's those strips? Maybe that would blend in too much. I was thinking I could stamp these over some of this paper and emboss them and then just cut them out. I kind of like that idea. So let's try that. Let's see if that works. And here's my embossing ink. My desk is getting cluttered. Cluttered with everything. Making a mess. Let's see, does that fit? That just fits on there. And then go ahead and emboss this one. Yeah, I think my son's gonna wanna steal this card because he likes all things rocket ships and outer space. So funny. I have to keep an eye on my kids. They're sleeping right now, but they'll probably be waking up soon. So there's one planet, and let's see if we can do another one. Does that fit? That might just fit on this strip. Let's see. Because it would be nice to get some of that color in there. All right. Let's see if that fits. I think it did. So save your scrap pieces when you trim them off. You might be able to use them yet. All right. I think it just fits. So I'll be able to use my fussy cutting scissors here in a second to cut out these planets. And then I might even see if I can do one of the rocket ships. There we go. All right. So let's go ahead and cut these out. Trying to get close to the edges without cutting off the lines. So there's one little planet, which I think is so cute. And then let's cut this one out. All right, and then this one can go maybe, kind of want to put the rocket down here. So I think I'm going to pop it up there. And then let's see if we can get, I don't know if one of these rockets is going to fit. Maybe the really tiny one. That one might just fit. This big one's definitely not going to fit. So I might go ahead and try to stamp this one out. Okay. So let's try that. And stamp that one out. Trying to get some of the colors in there. So I'm trying to figure out where I want to stamp it. So if you guys haven't seen Dell's blog, you should go check out his card today, because was that today that you shared the Santa Claus card? That's absolutely hilarious. Did you do some stamp altering on that one and draw a little bit on there? I think that was just hilarious. I love how you change up the stamps. Hey, Tracy. Yeah, no problem. If you want to go catch the replay and see how we created this background, that's totally fine. I'm using some of the Brutus Monroe shimmery Aqua Pigments. They've got some mica in them. And I thought it would be really fun to make the galaxy background. So that's what we did. That is so cool. You guys should go check out Dell's card, because he did some creative altering on the stamp set, and I really love it. Yeah, you're welcome. I always love to see what everyone's creating. Especially love when I see you guys put your own little spin on it. So there's a link. Dell just posted a link. That's a link to your card or to your blog, Dell. You guys go check that out. That's so fun. Okay, just trying to cut around this little image here to his blog. So go check out his blog and go see his card that he did today. Totally creative. All right. Then we're going to just stick this one kind of down there, I think. So I think I want to pop these up with a little bit of foam adhesive. Now I'm kind of trying to figure out where I want them all. I think that looks pretty good. What do you guys think? I'm going to go ahead and grab some foam adhesive, stick it on there. And I mean, the sentiment could be a Valentine card sentiment, right? To someone who's not into like pink and hearts and flowers and stuff for Valentine's Day. trying to get all the little backing paper off of here. Let's see. Stick that one right there. And grab a little bit more foam adhesive and just stick this little planet on as well. I think it looks pretty good right here. What do you guys think? All right. So there's our totally fun galaxy background. A few little embellishments. I might go ahead and actually even add some little sequins on, but we'll see. I'm not sure. I think a few little sequins around here might be fun, but I have to find them because they're hiding under my craft mess somewhere. Otherwise, I just wanted to show you guys the new Aqua Pigments that I got, the shimmery ones. So if you're not familiar with Aqua Pigments from Brutus Monroe, they are 1 ounce of liquid watercolor. They have just the ones that are basically just watercolor, but they just recently came out with all these bright colors that have mica in them. So they have that nice shimmer, and I thought that would be a really great background. I love the galaxy background. It's just kind of ink smushed on there, and just keep putting the layers on top to create a galaxy background. So if you haven't tried that before, it's really easy, really fun to do, and I thought I would just show everyone. So thank you guys for stopping by, hanging out with me, and have a great day. I'll try to add some links up to the products that I used after I get off of here, if you're interested in that. So have a great day. I'm gonna head on out, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.